No, please no.
We had to.
Welcome back. It is it,
Hi,
it is that time again.
it is that place again.
Well, it's not this
Time.
place. This is Rome. We're done with this place.
We're never coming back.
Nope.
Well, it's not that time either, then,
it's
if
not.
you want
It's.
to
I
get
guess
that.
it's not that time either. It is a much different time.
What time is it?
Is this time?
Uh, about 6:21.
In,
But I'm Bish.
well, all right. Edward, what are you doing up there?
I'm getting my bearings.
Why? Up
Cause
there.
Deciding if you want. Oh, Jesus, Edward.
I
Do you
live
know how
live
close
for
you
moments
just
like that.
came like hitting into everything on the way down?
Yep.
Captain's truce and catch the wind.
It's all part of being a sailor.
I don't think it is, Edward. I think you just say that so people don't think you're weird.
They still think you're weird, Edward.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, so this is Black Island. This is not
Nice.
mandatory. This is one of the DLC missions that you do, but I want to do it because you get a new outfit, and it's a real good one.
Perfect.
It's probably my favorite outfit. There's no like collectibles here because it's DLC, so they can't have collectibles locked behind DLC.
Because that would be a shit show.
Well, they could add a whole new kind of collectible.
Yeah, but it
I
would.
mean, they kind of did. There's things that we need to collect around here, but oh,
I think adding like completion percentage after the game is insanity.
it is weird, especially when they've got like a percentage, like they actually keep track with a percentage, because then it just doesn't make any sense.
Nope. Yeah, I just bought this new Assassin's Creed game. How I 89%ed it.
I mean, if it was
I
new,
mean,
then you'd be fine, but
they could just like dynamically set your percentages depending on how much DLC you have.
I, hmm. No. Don't touch it. If I hit 100%, I better stay there.
But like you objectively have content in the game that you don't have done.
That's fine.
Then you don't have oh dear, it's a windmill again.
oh, here we go.
Perfect. Edward, have you mastered the windmill?
I know there's at least one of these
Let's see.
windmills you can do this on. No, it's not this one. Dang it. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I'm sure you could do it. Edward. Edward.
Edward,
There we go.
it's just a stick.
Must be mine.
No, PO, there's no explanation for this island. It's just this.
It's just
It's
Black
just
Island.
here now. Yeah, there's some stuff here.
No, open Twitch
There's
chat.
there's no like lore reason to be here. It's a DLC thing with some more stuff for you to collect.
Did,
Go
did,
nuts.
did we not even get like a letter telling us to come here?
I think we get like one of those Animus pop-ups, and that's about it.
Wow.
DLC.
Hey, remember when Assassin's Creed 2 had its DLC as just like this? There was a glitch in the Animus, and you just skipped over it,
You there.
Yep.
Stop.
Yeah.
and it was super obtrusive.
Oh, that's the guy that's got the key. Perfect.
He's also running.
Yeah, the guy who has the key will run and hide. He won't alert other people. He just hides with the key.
Clear shot.
What a noise.
Uh-oh. the berserk guy doesn't have anyone else to shoot, so now he's got to panic and he's got to go find somebody. Oh, no.
He's got to do a ladder
He's
dance.
going to dance on the ladder. I wonder what happens if he dies on the ladder.
Oh, come on, die on the ladder. Die on the ladder, come on. Ugh.
Oh, there he goes. Alright.
That's what happens. He fucking plummets.
So I think... I don't know where to go. He's hiding behind the house. Okay. That's alright.
Oh, come check it out then, bud.
We're in clear view of that other man.
The guards in this game are really not smart.
They're blind, more like it.
Oh, where do you run now?
Got him.
Give me that key. This is a really easy warehouse mission.
They probably just wanted to give you the DLC stuff.
I mean, basically, yeah. But we might as well get some free stuff while we're here. Oh, no, that door is
Do
in.
you also have story DLCs, or is it just this?
No, just this.
What's this stuff?
There's 3, I think.
There's there's the I forget the dude's name from Liberation. There's things you can do as him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. I had no idea.
Because they make reference to him like being trained by someone, and then his trainer was known by
He's like,
this dude right here.
but he's like the worst assassin.
He is terrible.
Also, I guess you need to loot the warehouse because one of the treasure chests, one of the Captain Morgan treasure chests is in there. There's some other chest. There's one other chest here, but I don't need it for completion, so.
Who cares?
Hey, buddy.
Stop, I tell you.
Is there not any game music happening right now?
Sorry?
Is there not any game like music happening right now?
There is, yeah.
Okay, because I'm just hearing loud men shouting as they die.
And then there's sometimes maybe an echo of music.
Yeah.
I think the Discord, like where it mutes background noises is being a bit overzealous.
Yeah, I think so. I've got it turned like way down,
You there, stop.
and everything else is quite loud.
Well, it's not noise gating because we can still hear it fine. It's just like even when other people are talking, there's just very little music, so it's just.
Yeah. I mean, it also, I think my computer's doing the weird thing where it slowly gets louder over time. I don't know why it does that, but it does.
What a strange problem to have.
I
Echo
guess-
cancellation, probably doing
Yeah, I think so.
something like that. I don't know.
Oh,
Noise suppression.
I thought there was a smaller lifeboat that we could take to get back to the ship, but
idiots trying to lose us.
nope.
That'd be too easy.
Gotta take the long way.
This is linear DLC, yeah. I wonder why these guys were guarding the Morgan stuff.
I don't know. It's a little weird that like Captain Morgan isn't like more prominent. in this game. I guess it was kind of after his time, but I mean, Henry Morgan was a pretty big deal.
Like you could just have him be like a legendary left my treasure somewhere and go find it or something,
Yeah.
and culminate in armor set.
Sail to the sea.
Like the thing they're doing for the Templar armor.
Yeah, that would be neat.
I entirely forgot the Templar armor exists.
We got one of the keys. We got it from Rona. Well, we got it from the guy that we killed for Rona. I like the Templar armor a lot, but I like this outfit better.
I like it because in this game, it's literally the Templars going, look how cool our armor is, people who play this Assassin's Creed game in our universe.
Yep.
Look how
So,
sick this shit is.
if there was anyone... I mean, the pirate captain... Or no, hang on. The pirate cloak is a pretty, piratey outfit because it's got skull and crossbones on it. But if there's one outfit that is the most pirate, it is definitely the Captain Morgan's riding out.
Captain Morgan's. Yeah.
Because now we are Captain Morgan.
Look at this hat.
There's no hood.
Tricorn hat and all.
Giant feather. It is absolutely fantastic.
Ah, God, that's such a
We
good
need,
outfit.
we need to find a barrel and half step on it.
Captain has the helm.
We don't have a peg leg, unfortunately. That would probably make it more piratey.
You have the means.
And there we go. Okay. Map took a second to load there.
Don't
It's a
worry
big-
about it.
Okay.
It's a big map.
And now we'll go siege Charlestown.
Loose mainsail.
We got to be dressed for the occasion.
Loose topsails, gallants and royals.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Don't mind all the guns pointed directly at you, gentlemen.
Now that's piratical. PO. Oh, PO, you can't do that. That's against the rules.
I almost wish that this game had just an autopilot feature. So you could just set a waypoint and then one of your crew members would sail there so you could just run around on your ship like an idiot.
That'd be cool. I wish there was a a privateer thing happening all the time, where people were boarding you constantly.
That would be neat.
Hey-o, Bonnet! Flying your own flag at last.
Yes, Blackbeard cut me loose, sadly. Time to have a go at this myself.
Well,
Well, that's grand.
Yes, it's for the best, I think. I should have some wild stories when next we meet. Edward,
He
your
didn't have
constant
any
friendship has been
cannons.
my most treasured find on these seas.
nope.
Well above gold and silver and rum, I prize the courage you have inspired in me this year. Thank you, sir. A fair good morrow to you.
Fucking Bonnet,
And
you're a treasure.
that's the last time we ever see Steed Bonnet.
Wait, really?
Yep. We never see him again.
That's the most lengthy send off to give anybody. Assassin's Creed.
Basically, yeah. Spoilers. Steed Bonnet gets hanged
Are you not
Yeah.
loved?
in real life.
Are you not wanted by your wives and families and countrymen? How else to explain your government's complete disinterest in your well-being?
You're a fucker, dude.
Hostages for medicines! These were my only terms.
Blackbeard's having a normal one.
And yet,
It's
6 days of pure fucking silence. So I must conclude that you men are the pariahs of Charlestown, and I would profit better by using your organs for chum and your bones for char.
Your teeth are bad.
I
He
cried.
does that toothy grin. I feel like
This
that's
is my
90% of his
Kill you
facial
or to
shapes in
press
this
you into
game.
my service. It's a decision I'll make hardly, but not with remorse. Ahoy, Edward.
What the hell are you doing, man? All of Charleston can see this mess.
It's the idea. Out of range, but well in sight.
So where's the medicine?
We sent a party ashore to partner with the governor. That were a week ago. No noise since.
I'll handle it. Give me a day.
So, the Siege of Charlestown is definitely, like, gone down in history as, like, pretty much one of the major things Blackbeard did that was, like, yeah, that's the kind of
Horrible?
person that this
Aye, and in
guy
something
is.
of a hurry. I propose we follow, else they spring something we ain't ready for.
So I'm not totally up on my pirate history. Was it actually about medicine for
Yes.
Nassau, or
Blackbeard's been at
Maybe
this
not
8 days
necessarily
already.
Nassau,
So
but
it's a
it
good
was for
bet
medicine.
Someone out there has prepared the medicines, just in case.
That is widely documented. And it was also like he
So let's
tied
find
people to the
where they've
mast,
gathered
and
and hope for the best.
it's this whole event is quite well documented in a weird way.
Well, I like this is one of the most visible things a pirate was probably doing.
I mean, yeah, Blackbeard was kind of nuts
Yeah.
that way.
yeah, like they're sea thieves. They're not sieging armies.
Again,
usually.
Blackbeard was the one exception on which he had,
Catch the wind.
you know, a ship with like
A bunch of cannons.
60 guns on it. Like that was unheard of for a pirate.
Keep her at half sail, Captain. Speed'll do us no favors here.
Why are we taking the jackdaw here?
Who's gonna stop us?
Yeah.
P.O. brings up a cool thing. While Bonnet did eventually get hanged, apparently he was liked well
Careful
enough
with
to
the
get it
bags.
delayed 7 times.
Yep, he was.
Nice, friendly guy.
Can't pass them undetected.
Well-
Bonnet, we don't want to
There
hang
is
you
no
this
other
week.
way.
There's always another way.
Shame it wasn't
Hold
the
stop.
night. Shame he couldn't go for the 8th.
Stede Bonnet was a bit of a weird case, because here's the thing about Stede Bonnet. His whole history about like owning a plantation and being a businessman, that was true. That was actually his background. He had never sailed before and knew nothing about sailing when he decided to become a pirate. He just commissioned some guys to build him a ship, and they did. And then he was like, hey, I'm going to be a pirate, because I don't like this boring life. Kind of the main problem with that was, whereas most pirates would, when they take their plunder, their treasure, they would divide it into shares. So, like, captain would get 2 shares, officers would get like a share and a half, and everybody else gets 1 share, kind of thing. Stede Bonnet never did that. He actually paid wages to his sailors, which is a practice that the Navy did and that everyone hated. Which is part of the reason why people became pirates, was to get away from that. And so, yeah, Stede Bonnet was a bit of a weird case in that he wasn't the most well-liked pirate captain for a lot of reasons. He also was not very well-liked, just in general. He wasn't, wasn't a strong leader, which is why Blackbeard kind of took over.
Perfect stealth.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Why would you pay pirates wages?
That's just what he was used to. He owned a plantation, and that's how it worked. So that's what he
It's
did.
also more for him.
Lose the mains.
I don't even, I like to imagine that he wasn't even thinking of it that way. He was just like, this is how it works.
I see them.
I'm being
Over
a
there.
sailor. but
Let us hope the river remains
he
this
was
wide.
pretty
Like, it-
clueless.
he probably wasn't thinking about it, but
Yeah.
it probably was how it shook out.
That's so weird.
Bonnet was a weird guy. He did have some success on his own as a pirate, though, especially like after
If
he
we
left
run aground
Blackbeard.
here, we may never get
He
off.
did actually like capture a couple ships, I think.
Did he get rid of the wage system?
I would
Yeah,
assume
got
after
spies trailing
he hung out with Blackbeard for a while, he probably learned better. But yeah,
To be
there is
fair-
actually when
Steady
he got
as she goes,
captured,
Captain.
there's like a really well documented story of like how the battle actually went down. I can't remember where it is. It was around. I can't remember where it was now, but yeah, it's like they both like him, his ship, and
They're getting
Um,
away, Captain.
Then I'll have to go on without her.
his ship and the ship that was
I'll be
chasing
back.
him
With the medicines.
Aye, sir.
got like stuck in the estuary. I can't remember which one it was, and they just kind of it was a very long, prolonged battle over like several days, and eventually they
Dark
got him.
on crocodiles.
I'm good.
Eventually what?
Eventually, Bonnet was captured and tried and hanged. There is
Also, I will
a
say
monument in that area though regarding him.
Blackbeard also historically not well known for taking care of his crew.
No, not at all.
If he's not the devil himself, then surely he's made some pact with hell.
I only know like the one thing about how he lost most of his crew.
Into the art of Charlestown.
And I don't think there's any way to recover from that, reputation
They'll hunt
wise.
it down eventually. Every last one of them.
It gives a very different view of the whole situation when you notice the two crocodiles tailing them.
A little bit, yeah.
Can-
Two old gators come for their supper.
Hi there, me old mucker. Warm tonight, isn't it?
We'll talk about our weather another time, mate. Bit of a hurry.
Bit of a hurry.
Whoa! They just started jetting.
Yeah.
The guy like rowing, he is a world class.
Power rower.
Excuse
Excuse me.
Going land crazy in this dirty.
Don't have time for you, sir.
One would suppose all this was for gold. Or rum at least.
Nothing but medicine to cure whatever ailments fester aboard their vessels.
Syphilis and scurvy, no doubt. What noxious coffins these pirate ships will
Okay,
make.
syphilis, yes. Like, you don't need medicines for scurvy.
You need
Maybe you
need
don't.
oranges for scurvy.
You do absolutely need penicillin. You do need some sort of medicine for syphilis, though.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I saw
It's
something
relative.
across the
It's
boat.
actually surprisingly super easy to cure.
I heard
But if you
something in the
don't,
water.
uh,
You showed up.
then
Go on
you
then.
die.
Captain's waiting.
I don't buy it.
Come on. Come here. Come here. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Almost there.
Good. Captain Wyatt is not a patient man.
What kind of man is he?
Captain Wyatt.
The non-patient kind.
Oh shit.
It's me, Captain Wyatt.
Is that Raider yonder?
The very
Oh
same.
no.
Then
He's
spill
here.
on. You're
I already
expected.
wasn't patient.
And you know how?
Them gators.
Oh, Christ!
It took him! It took him! I told you!
Just row! For God's sake, row!
Oop.
It depends. They wouldn't have like anything specifically built for it, like synthesized for it, but they might have some things that happen to have that effect.
Thank Christ. I thought we'd never make it.
I'll have to eavesdrop. Oh, jeez.
I apologize, sir. There was an accident. Private Simon. This crocodile.
I don't care about your accidents. What's the word from the harbor, soldier? Speak.
No change, sir. They're holding fast, but are yet to kill or maim any of the captives, near as we can tell. Perhaps it's time to...
To surrender?
Oh,
You best do as he says. We've lost their filthy tracks.
interrupted the conversation. Gotta restart it.
To surrender? I've
To
been
surrender?
entrusted with the
God.
affairs of the town, and I do not intend to bow to the demands of a pirate, no matter how fierce his reputation.
Yes, sir.
I think about
As
it,
long
man.
as the supply key is with me, no man shall touch that medicine. May plague and calamity strike them all.
Bloody idiot.
What?
Pirates! The ship's here! Pirates!
Fall back to the mansion!
You done
I would hate to be like an NPC in this game, because as soon as like, you know, the assassin reveals themselves, whoever's holding the key or whatever will just start yelling in your face.
I did a little bit of research off this. No, these syphilis cures would not be effective because they are mercury pills.
Oh, wow. Good luck dying out there with the mercury pills.
Cure of choice for syphilis
Yeah.
this time period was mercury.
Cinematic action with alligators.
Sometimes in pill forms, sometimes in but always mercury.
Good smoke bomb.
Yeah.
Oh God! Oh God, save me!
That was inspired.
Flay all you devils! Ah!
Blackbeard made you as good an offer as ever a man got from any pirate. You might curse his methods, but medicine was all he wanted. And now he'll get it. You should have bartered, mate.
Then you wouldn't be dead.
I don't know if that counts as bartering.
He has returned, Captain!
Well, Blackbird sent people to, you know, make talks, and you just said, no,
What's
no,
the
fuck
take?
'em.
2 crates. And the means for mixing additional doses.
I mean, the technical term for this is hostage taking. Kidnapping.
Hear that,
Yes.
Mr. Rags? My young friend returns with offerings and so saves your scrawny neck. Will you not thank him?
Hey, Blackbeard, are you capable of
You should quit
closing
these
your
waters,
mouth?
Thatch. The governor.
No,
Nah.
Eskimo soldiers.
I'm always eating something.
Actually, that was for some reason this reminded me of that
North.
terrible like ad
Well
on
done,
YouTube where
aren't
it's
you?
the close talker
Giving up on
guy.
us.
So it's just
NASA.
like full 30 seconds of just being really close to this one
I'm
dude.
waiting
It's like,
my fourth
stop
decade
this! I
on
don't
this
want to buy your
earth.
product.
And if I don't find some means to make the fifth,
My name's Blackbeard, and I want to
Cozy
sell you flex
I'd
tape.
rather send to the devil's doorstep than call
Yes.
myself captain another year.
I sawed this boat in half.
We'll meet again, lad. In this world. Or the one below.
Fight Blackbeard and you kill him. He's like, oh, that's a lot of damage.
I didn't skin a crocodile.
I should have sold skin the crocodile.
I really feel like taking the time to use sleep darts and skin crocodiles kind of rips the momentum out of the mission.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you got to go very fast.
Well, it's just like you're going along trailing these guys, and Edward is just like, hey, hold up, I gotta do this.
Do you have a minute? I'm on my way upstairs. IDJ wanted to talk with us about putting together a trailer using some of the footage you've been recording this past month.
It's all
Take your
shit.
time. I'll meet you by the elevator.
All of
Oh,
it.
right, this.
Yeah, this. We got a few new figures. Got one of Bonnet, and Kid, and Lawrence Prins for some reason.
Yeah, break that one. No,
I could do.
you just go and throw that one in the garbage. Just throw one straight in the garbage. You know, just pop that one in the garbage.
We just cut Lauren Prince like
Are you ready? He's
wow,
waiting for us.
awful. Just we he still hasn't gotten murderized, has he? If memory serves.
Nope.
I
Or
just watched some of your
Lawrence? Yeah,
footage from
yes,
this
we
week.
killed him.
It's
Yeah, super died.
amazing.
Oh,
Blackbeard was
okay.
mental.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
we all got
he-
so
It was
excited that
a
we
while
started
back.
talking about this idea for
He has a
trailer
line
program.
about like
Maybe
Edward
start
just
with
says,
him
"I just want to mix some
drinking,
coin,"
talking
and
to
Lawrence is like,
pirates,
"So did
telling a
I."
story.
So did
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah, I remember now.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then Roberts showed up. And then Roberts left.
Then we cut to him leaping across the deck of his boat and, sorry, his ship, not boat, but jumping around the deck
I
of his
really
ship,
don't
swinging
care
from
about
ropes
the
and fighting
difference
like a
between
devil.
a ship and a
I mean,
boat.
obviously we're gonna have to manipulate some of these.
Sorry, what the fuck are you
looking,
doing?
but it could be
Scene.
great.
Sorry.
I'm getting a shiver in my timbers just thinking about it. Sorry.
Why? Hey,
Excuse me?
has anybody
Bad-
met that guy
bad
in the
touch.
office who just kind of wiggles his like tablet around for some reason?
No, Zara, stop it.
I can't communicate. This is how I
Bonjour,
communicate
sir.
with
I hope
people.
we're not late. No, you can go right.
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Can you
Hey.
crouch?
Oh man.
I'll call
If
you
I
Wait,
stand
what? How short are we?
if I stand back here, then you can tell that Olivier is like super low poly. And he's got like the weird texture on his face.
Hello?
Oh, his face is really low poly.
You have a second? Of course you do. Head to the waypoint on your map. I have another job for you. I'd like to link all the cameras in the building to a central monitoring system, but most
Why would we
aren't
do this?
calibrated
Don't mind me,
correctly.
lady.
Head to the right of Olivier's
Just-
office.
just go in the
And if the
bathroom.
receptionist complains, act like you're using the toilets.
nice picture.
For our shitty game. Just keep on giving it 1 star.
We're supposed to act like we're using the toilets. I don't think we're supposed to actually be using the toilets.
Seems like a really big toilet bowl.
Yeah,
It's enormous.
everybody here got them wide assassin hips.
Either that or I feel
the
like I'm
wide
really
jump
short.
right there.
Yeah, I mean,
You
to be
are
fair though, we
really
were
short.
like our head went up to like the line of that door we were at earlier. Well, that lady was like above it, so I think we're
We're like
Another lock.
we're like 4.5 feet
Voila.
tall.
You now have level 2
Perfect.
security clearance.
All right.
Not bad for your first few weeks. Find the
Still
camera
can't get in
control
there,
station first.
That's like a server.
Super server room.
I'll update your communicator.
Oh hey. Stuff.
Who's that on the screen?
Hmm.
Desmond Miles. Oh my God.
That's been Miles and the
This is an
economy.
interesting security measure. It looks like you need to find the right combination of numbers to adjust the wave. Easy
What?
enough, right? Pick a number selector, then change
Yeah.
the value.
Hey Dice,
you
remember
find
that
the
mini
right
game that you played in
combination of
Evil
numbers,
Within?
Yep.
Well,
get access.
it's that again.
What?
I think this is a cool way to do it.
There we go.
we all know that cybersecurity is just a frequency.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that was testing for.
It works.
Do they know numbers?
Information on assassins or Templars or the observatory or whatever the fuck else interests us, Olivier. You will deliver it. Full stop.
Uh-huh.
I understand that, Leticia. I'm sorry if that came up wrong. We are not trying to be a bottleneck here, but we just don't have the resources right now to do 2 times the
We need more wine.
Finding that balance is your priority. Your entertainment products are simply a means to pay the bills for larger and more important work. That's the way the world works. Dirty money buys clean
Why?
criminals.
The margins on video games are awful.
Rest assured, we have our best employee working on this, but it will take time.
Are we already the best employee?
Yeah.
The
The guy
Also,
on our
why
com
have-
pointed that out for us.
Why haven't we gone home yet?
We live here.
Can I go to lunch? Can I go to lunch, guys?
Crunch words and we can't wait.
Oh no.
Tabernacle is a French swear word. I can't remember what it means, but my dad taught me what it meant a long time ago.
Tabernacle.
So,
Find out.
what's next?
Never going home is what makes you the best. Oh yeah, no.
This is guys aren't as dumb as Mobius.
I do appreciate at least that Olivier seems to be at least not straight up evil.
I'm curious about this shareholders meeting, though. How
Who the fuck are you?
break into
Why are we
his
doing what you
office
say?
and see if you can find his schedule?
Because I have a
You don't
cool
like that
voice.
idea? Well, how about I blow the fucking whistle on you, hacker? I own you. What I
Calm
mean
down, buddy.
I don't want to ruin your life.
That escalated so fast.
Now, step over to the window.
Thank you, Pio.
It doesn't have. It doesn't look like it has a direct translation, but the way it's used is "fuck" is basically
Yeah,
how we use "fuck." Apparently it comes from the word tabernacle.
Pio put that in the chat. Thank you, Pio. Oh boy, tabernacle.
Thank you, mysterious man.
Oh, Pio did literally just put that in the chat.
Yep.
I promise I wasn't trying to take your words as mine.
Nah, don't listen to this liar.
Stuff, I know, but then again, the moon landing was fake, right? So anything's possible.
Didn't you just say stop talking to me like we're friends? Like you just said you own me.
I own you, you fucker.
Or throw yourself off a terrace.
Okay.
Those are your options.
What?
I can't jump.
Again, this dude's. Oh, nice city.
Hey, I think I've seen this place in Skylines. City Skylines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice church.
Is this
over there.
like? So this is in Montreal, right?
Oh, well done, kiddo.
No.
No, I don't think it is. I think we went over that last time.
We're looking for the shareholders
Did we?
meeting schedule. It's worth a lot of money to us.
It's supposed to be in Montreal, but it is not.
Oh man, Melanie has a chocolate bar.
Give me it.
I can't.
Give me the
get any
chocolate
closer
bar.
than this.
Oh my god, Ubisoft, this is a failure.
Apparently behind you.
I need the chocolate bar.
No, they disappeared for some reason. I don't know where they went.
Hey, see if we can get the receptionist's attention.
They went to the bathroom.
Be careful now. As the data moves, there are security programs constantly monitoring the data flow.
This is the best mini game because it's Frogger.
And send it back home.
What?
It's Frogger.
It's literally just Frogger.
Alright, as a programmer, I can confirm this is how cybersecurity works.
I love Mass Effect.
I am so annoyed.
And you made me think to yourself, Dice, why?
They make it look like you have to do it a whole bunch of times to fill all those things up, but no, you just have to do it once.
It was a joke for all you Mass Effect 1 hacking fans out there.
So Dice, as a programmer, how many times do you do that in a day?
Well, about 3 times. Like, there's currently someone at work who said that maybe we shouldn't have the entire security system bypassed for a Frogger minigame. So we had them killed.
By way of Frogger, they had to run across the highway.
No, the normal way.
Oh god.
So this is a really long chain of emails where people talk about other periods of history that they could potentially look into, and here's a whole bunch of them.
Rusty Shogunate.
Summer of Love.
It also mentions the patrilineal and the matrilineal line.
Ooh, that's cool. So wait, okay, so let's look at this. So the Italian Renaissance, we didn't end that. Ottoman Empire, we did that. American Cause of War for Independence, we did that. New England and American Midwest, ooh.
In the 19th century, no, we didn't do that.
Oh, Altair's through our mom, looks like.
Let's see, the Holy Land Crusades, yes. Yep. Egypt and Northern Africa, maybe.
not in the 13th century.
I like how Ezio being from our dad and Altair being from our mom means that Altair and Ezio had no relationship until Desmond happened.
Ta-da. Napoleonic Wars in Taiwan.
French Revolution, we did.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the other game was China, not Japan, so.
Yeah, it was. Fascinating.
The only Japanese assassin you've gotten to see is a statue.
Yep. Also, here's some weird concept art. Check out the guy on the left.
Sorry, I'm pretty sure the one on the right isn't concept art.
Okay, yeah, these aren't concept art. The one on the right, the one on the left is.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being the guy who got your concept art next to these?
Yeah, no kidding.
I did it.
Wait, hold on.
There's some weird art in here.
They had Origins planned as a thing?
I don't think
back
so.
then?
I don't think
I
they
think they
did.
just
I think
said-
it's coincidence.
I think it's just someday we'll do ancient Egypt.
I think so, yeah. Because
That's
they
fair.
they also drew this like Wild West assassin, and we've never seen that, and I would really like to
Well-
because he looks rad.
He does. I actually want to play that a lot, but like, that looks like art. The other one looks like almost a render.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. What else is in here?
Look,
Oh, maybe this is Quebec City.
Oh,
They do reference Quebec City, but I don't know if that's
Quebec City.
that would make sense. I haven't checked like landmarks to see if that actually lines up or not, but pirates, ninjas, and zombies. Haha. Everyone remember that joke?
no.
I don't
Explain
like
it to me.
Even let's take this offline. Og.
You sneaky bastard. A pirate through and through, ain't you? Now, get down to the lobby. There's a courier waiting. Yeah, that's right. I've been planning this for a few hours.
Remember how...
Now, wait. The receptionist.
Okay.
Hold on.
I've been planning this for a few hours.
See.
How drunk is our friend on the other side?
Do you have
Probably-
a readout that says?
I would imagine our friend is not insignificantly drunk on the other end of this line.
As gullible as ever. Now, hurry down to the lobby before I remotely detonate
What kind of
your
readout?
earpiece.
It says computers hacked 4 of 30.
Don't even think about ratting me out. My tracks are covered. Yours ain't.
Yes, there are 33 computers to hack in this game. I have never done them all because screw that.
Are you actually capable of exploding my earpiece?
To be determined.
Our codec buddy probably hasn't slept in days. Don't do that, folks. Sleeping is really important.
Hey, remember the lobby?
I do.
I practiced.
I think you pulled it a little too long.
Oh, come on. It's not encrypted code, for God's sakes. It's just a bloody coffee.
Hi, guys.
We know who you
Oh,
guys are.
hooray! It's our old friend.
Hey there, I just got a call about picking up another transfer.
Oh? You said you were here to see me.
Yes, that is one of the perks. Let's see it.
I still just love the fact that Sean is just
Conference in
a
Chicago,
barista.
very nice. Thanks for this.
I love the fact that it's just Sean. It's just him in his normal outfit.
The best part is that it's not like you would imagine. Okay, he sets this up as a stand and like hangs out here as long as he needs to. But no, you can come down here at any time, and he's always working at the coffee stand. So he just works here.
Yeah,
he just works here.
he just got hired.
Trust me. Go on back to work.
Right.
We'll be in touch.
That speaks really poorly on Abstergo's ability to gather information.
Yeah.
Because
He doesn't even use a fake name.
it's me, Sean Hastings.
He's
It's just me.
Yep. Oh, I think.
Non, non, non. Je ne travaillerai pas là-bas pour tout l'or du monde, même si c'était la dernière
Excuse me.
compagnie.
So now,
French words.
now we have level 2 access, so we can get into other rooms like this one.
Can we get that damned sticky note that we saw in our boss's office?
We might be able to get into Melanie's office now. Oh, hey, here's a picture of Adewale.
Adewale.
It's like he's like anime, almost.
I like it. He seems cheerful there.
Yeah.
He's also
smiling.
barefoot.
Oh, here's Adeline.
Hey, Aveline.
That just looks like a
Sticky
render. Another sticky note.
Again, we keep on walking around with our tablet like held out of the corner of our eye, so just put your hand where that would be and just do that for like an hour and you're this dude.
As if the
Put your
cotton gin
hand
was
where
not
that
enough.
would be.
And one day our sweaters and undershirts might talk to us.
Put that where your put your hand where that would be, and then move it so that it's always there as you look around.
There's some more liberation concept art.
Such an awkward T-Rex arm. Liberation.
Yep.
Remember the city of all the people in the swamp?
No,
It didn't look like that
Liberation
at all.
was like a fever dream to me. Why was
That's
that
'cause
city there?
Liberation was a fever dream after like the first 2 missions.
Like it could have ended with Aveline. Turns out she was like just dying of some sort of disease, and the entire thing was a fever dream. And they're like, okay, that makes sense.
I still love that ending makes no damn sense to Aveline.
Yeah.
There's no way it would.
We can get into the board meeting now, or the boardroom. Still can't get into the server room though.
Why are there so many server rooms?
I don't know.
It's a big office building for like information company. They need big servers.
Why didn't they just have them wearing a Google Glass like?
Because it was terrible. I broke mine and I never want to fix them.
That's the bathroom.
That was the worst money I've ever spent.
Oh, there's Melanie's office. Oh no, she's in there.
And there's not actually a number on the door.
No, there isn't.
Melanie, I need your sticky note, please.
Can you just give me that blue glowing sticky note, please? Thanks.
Can you... Melanie. Melanie.
Let me in. Let me in.
I've an awful feeling about this. You'll be hurt out there.
You gotta take a
I
swim.
can handle that.
I'll be careful, I promise. And when I'm flush with coin and set up, I'll send for you. I will.
I really wish she was just sinking into the void.
Don't
I
exert
can't
yourself.
promise I'll come, Edward. If you leave on this fool's errand, I cannot promise anything.
Don't give up on me, Caroline.
Eat shit.
Not when I need your faith the most.
London.
You're in a little white void of London.
Actually, I don't think that's London. That was a very shitty door.
Yeah. Oh, I'm wearing my cat outfit again. That's weird.
Putting some
God
shape to
damn
your
it.
sentiments?
Artist, that doesn't
It's a
make
short
you
letter
look
home.
artistic. It makes you look like you're a shitty artist.
Why would you do that?
Anyway.
Oh, your
All
heart,
to doing
heart, that
something
should
like
be
that is
softer.
to never
Buildings like
have
they did
more than
in
a little bit of
Also, there was no sound of the glass hitting the floor for me, so
And
that
how
was really
is it
weird.
You're so keen for his hard parts, Mr. Rackham.
You'd like to know my secrets, would you?
Oh, aye. Give me a small hint, like, or a large one if you're an upright gentleman.
Hey, Wordsy, how's it going?
Who's shooting?
You want to
One of
fuck?
them ships sliding into port.
Jesus.
For a second there, because he was passing the gun, like I thought he shot her for some reason. Get out of my gun.
Yeah, Jack Rackham is a little bit
Awful.
awful. I would have expected him to be a little more charming than he is in this game, but
It's just creepy.
Sorry, saying that I'm not
Shanty.
charming.
shanty.
Oh, maybe I've had enough.
No, not fast enough. Have to shanty faster,
Fine,
Edward.
straight away here.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
I still have lots of grinding to do in Nassau. Nope. I probably should have done that while at this point, while there's still no guards here, because some things are about to change. First, I have to pet this cat. What's going on over here? I don't know why it put me back in my cat hunter outfit. That's weird.
It's not even your default outfit.
No.
It's weird.
Hi, Jack.
That's very
Well,
Jack
I'll
Sparrow
be
walking.
George has grown tired of our shenanigans. Who's the grim fella?
That's Captain Woods Rogers. Not a man I want seeing my face.
Look who's back.
We desire a parley with the men who call themselves governors of this island.
For some reason, it's got very strong Monty Python
Hornigold
vibes from that.
Ed Thatch.
We're the knights who say knee.
Hear about the king's pardon, I reckon.
What the hell is Hornigold doing?
Lily-livered punk!
What are you men up to?
I am grateful for your geniality, Captain Hornigold. I assumed our reception would be a troubled one.
Don't mistake my decorum for deference, Governor. I'm eager to hear what you have to say, but of uncertain mind otherwise.
Very well put. And it's a fairer shake than I expected to see from any pirate. But I promise fair treatment to all who hear me out.
Only wait a while longer, Governor Rogers. These rascals will show their true colors in time.
Calm, Commodore Chamberlain. I have given Captain Hornigold my word that we will be equitable.
Uh-oh.
Do you a look of good.
Oh dear.
Men like him are a blight on His Majesty's reputation and a peculiar cancer afflicting the new world. The king wants them eradicated, above all else.
Is this the town square?
As close to one as we've ever had.
Incredible. It's no cleaner than a dog's kennel. Captain Hornigold, please call your men.
Rackham, Vane, the governor's come calling. Bring Burgess and Cockram as well.
Have we met Burgess and Cockram yet?
I feel like we did in like one cutscene.
There's an awful lot of important characters in this this mission.
If we're having a pirate talk, I don't know why we have to hide.
Because we want to know what they're up to.
But we're pirates. Why aren't we part of the
king has
pirate
been
talk?
particularly ineffective in bringing about this change, hasn't he? And has failed at all attempts until now.
Careful how you talk about His Majesty, Governor. You're here at his pleasure.
I have my methods, Commodore, and I expect you to honor them to the letter. Dispersed.
That was not quiet.
For the king's emissaries.
Out of the way, you bastards! Go on.
Our only aim here is to treat with the masters of this community. All others are encouraged to go about their usual business.
But not required.
Go!
Commodore Chamberlain, please see that all merchants, masons, and carpenters are rounded up and brought to me this afternoon. We must see
rounded
how
up
repaired
and
this
shot.
fortress.
We should be confiscating weapons, Governor. Send these pirates a clear, strong message that the king's emissaries are not to be trifled with.
I have no wish to stir up animosity here, Commodore. And though well armed, we are outnumbered by a decent margin. Slow persuasion is our best and most efficient weapon.
Twaddle, Governor. We should sink every goddamn ship not flying the king's colors. To do otherwise protects a certain weakness in our bearing.
Uh-oh.
Commodore, I am the goddamn governor here, serving at the king's pleasure, and I will make the bloody decision. Is that clear, sir?
Aye, sir. Your wishes are
Why is
clear
the
as crystal.
Commodore so aggro, man?
He's a Commodore. Okay, I'm hiding from sight. Now like 50 characters have to shuffle their way inside the fort.
I'm just...
One at a time, slowly.
They all walk up to the door and knock. They go inside.
These are the charts, Commodore.
The door
We're in position.
closes. No, thank God that doesn't happen.
That would be the worst.
Governor Rogers believes he can make men of these monkeys yet. I do not. Return to your post and await my orders.
What if I don't? What are you gonna do about it?
Well,
I already already know what I need to do next, but the game isn't telling me. Okay, now the door's closed. There we go. Infiltrate the fort.
Remember, if you're building a place, always build a back door in case you get locked with it.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, though, having one entrance is a pretty bad idea for most cases.
That's why every room I build always only has 2 entrances.
Climbing in the
But
rain.
no exits, unfortunately. They're
You can
one-way
have
doors.
more than 2.
Mm-mm. Every room I also build is a Thunderdome, so.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
If this was Breath of the Wild, we would have been dead a long time ago.
Does really bother me that like you can just be having fun climbing and then it starts raining and your fun is over.
It does suck a bit.
Yeah. It's not happened that often, though.
I have it happen quite often, fortunately.
I like how that guy just immediately forgot what happened.
I thought he was coming over to investigate, but no.
No, he just forgot.
We do hereby promise and declare that in case any of the said pirates shall on or before the 5th of September, in the year of our Lord 1718, surrender him or themselves to any one of the principal secretaries of state in Great Britain or Ireland, or to any governor or deputy governor of any of our plantations beyond the seas, every such pirate and pirate so surrendering him or themselves
You really
as
don't need to be
aforesaid,
so insistent on the
shall have
plural.
our gracious pardon of and for such his or their piracy or piracies
The pardon.
by him or them committed before the 5th of January next ensuing. And we do hereby strictly charge and command all our admirals, captains, and other officers at sea, and all our governors and commanders of any forts, castles, or other places in our plantations, and all our officers, civil and military, to seize and take such of the pirates who shall refuse or neglect to surrender themselves accordingly.
Two-time, you can't escape us.
Nope.
We super can, though.
I escaped. That guy knows where I am, but he's just too confused to do anything. Oh, oh. Okay. All is well.
Hanging from the fort is not actually a restricted area. That guy won't shoot anyone and
Oh,
trigger
he
the
will.
alarm, will he?
Oh, it does.
Because you're not supposed to trigger the alarm.
Well,
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I mean, that's an optional objective, isn't it?
It said warning,
Okay,
do not,
yeah.
That in case
Oh,
any
cool.
of the said pirates shall on or before
Get to do all this
the 5th
over
of
again.
September, in the year of our Lord 1718, surrender him or themselves to any one of the principal secretaries of state in Great Britain or Ireland, or to any
You gonna-
governor
no,
or deputy
he just
governor of any
doesn't
of
want to
our
investigate.
plantations beyond the seas, every such pirate and pirate so surrendering him or themselves as aforesaid
I'll get this
shall
viewpoint
have our
this time.
gracious pardon of and for such his or their piracy or piracies by him
Piracies.
or them committed before the 5th of January
Piracies.
next ensuing. And And we do hereby
So-
strictly charge and command all our admirals, captains, and other officers at
My
sea,
question is, why are they talking
and
so
all our
loudly
governors
inside that little
and
cabin?
commanders of any forts, castles, or other places in our plantations, and all our officers, civil and military, to seize and take such of the pirates who shall refuse or neglect to surrender themselves accordingly.
There's a big guy up there. Where is it? No, now I think it's... Okay, there's two people over here. They just keep switching. Okay, where are you going? I do have a throwing knife, but just one.
Utilize it.
I think you only ever get one. You can never have more than that, for some reason. No, he doesn't get close enough to the ledge. Okay, what do we got here? Oop. I want that guy to turn the other way. There we go. Throwing knife. I love how smooth Edward is when he gets this map. Just watch how he hides. It's the best.
I pray you take the prudent course, gentlemen, and accept the king's pardon as soon as your hearts allow. For until such time, all of you will be confined in Nassau. I am sorry for this. But in lieu of a public trial, this pardon is your best bet.
The governor puts it far too brightly, maggots. Take this message home. Accept the king's protection forthwith, or we will raise this town to its foundation and stretch your bloody necks.
Peace, Commodore Chamberlain. We are messengers, not executioners. Not yet.
And by this, more of the enemies were
thank
ever a
you,
threat in the
sir.
series.
God save you.
Like, there's that one time in Revelations where they killed a Yusef, and that's
Look on
about
this as a
it.
stroke of fortune, lads. We should take the king's pardon and salvage what dignity we own.
Peace. I'll be hanged before I surrender to that bobbin.
Check your head, Vane. We had here a rare opportunity, a chance to take something
Wait, go back to
basic
that guy
and
hitting the
into
ball.
a government made and maintained by men of vision. But in 2 years, we pissed it away. I won't make that mistake again.
Have you heard any news of our peer, Ivan?
It's truth his talent.
Excuse me.
You whelps can't handle it. Adieu, you forecastle-headed fuddlers.
This is a
See you
cutscene.
at
You
the
shouldn't
gallows.
have things like that happen.
Bastards!
Also, forecastle-headed
I need a
fuddler
drink.
is a pretty good insult.
It's probably the best one.
Thank you for your feedback. How did I get over here?
You were listening.
I was behind the door.
You were listening.
Yeah. Treasure.
Stop!
No.
Seven upgrades are currently available.
There's always a bunch of upgrades available. It's usually just like, you can upgrade the amount of storage you have. because I think that just takes money. Pet the chicken. I didn't pet the chicken, I just fed the chicken, but, you know.
You eat the chicken.
No, sadly.
1 star.
Oh, did I do a thing?
You can come with
No.
me or pull the post.
So back on our island, the one where we have our manor, which I can't remember the name of. This one. Great Tanagua. You can build upgrades there, like buildings. And one of the buildings you can build is a brothel, and when you do that, then you can then hire the ladies around the game world for free. I can't remember if I had bought it or not, but it's quite expensive. I think it's like
Because one brothel
15,000
in
gold.
one place means that every prostitute loves you.
I mean, I own it, so they're like, I built it for them, so that they can come to our free island and hang out. I built them a
Actually,
clubhouse.
shouldn't Kenway be sending for his wife now?
Shh.
How much money has he made?
Not enough.
Yeah.
She was living in a place that didn't even have a door.
They were living in a white void.
It's true.
Don't worry about it.
They had a door. They just didn't have anything else around them.
It was just a shit door.
Alright, so now we get to hang out with Charles Vane for a bit. It's the gunpowder plot.
Oh, good. Another character, another plot line.
I mean, we've seen Vane a few times.
I totally still follow what's going on here.
I do.
I need to change our outfit. I don't want this. Okay, drunken rambling. I need a shop over there.
It is a little weird how quickly how this game has to bounce between pirate drama and then Assassin's Creed stuff, and they are not interwoven well at all.
And it's a shame because the pirate drama I think is way more interesting. Like the stuff that happens with Hornigold and everybody else I like it a lot. But no. Gotta go back to Captain Morgan for a bit.
Greetings. My service to you.
We will get taken out of this costume again in a while. Probably not this stream, but Shandy. Yes. Nice easy one. That was Randy Dandio.
How dandy of him.
Randy Dandio. Hi, Vane. I changed clothes.
Look at him. Turncoat. Makes me bloody ill to think on how many times I've put up with Hornigold and his self-righteous shite.
Verily, you are a man of principle, Captain Hornigold. A man I believe I can trust with my best ideas.
Faith and we'll survive this, Charles, with our pride intact.
That's confidence. You brewed a plan I might get a taste of?
Nassau is over, that's plain to see. I say we skip out tonight and regroup at my compound.
Fair enough. What's your angle?
The Brits have brought their supplies ashore, see?
Theo really wanted the cat pants.
Pine pitch. We can build a fire ship and send it straight at the blockade, blasting it to smithereens.
Aye. We'll use Rackham's ship. You ain't a capable captain.
My conscience is clear.
Right. When you get the gunpowder, I'll secure the pine pitch.
The awkward thing is he still does the hood animations, even if he doesn't have a hood.
So I wasn't paying attention to the stream, and when Hornigold started talking, I thought that was just Wordsy doing a deep voice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You mean Vane?
I've never had a deep voice. Not even once.
I don't know. I don't remember the pirate names.
Charles Vane is the one with the really deep voice. He's the one we're working with now.
Yes.
Horn of Gold has now betrayed us.
Right. I only remember Blackbeard and Kid because they're sort of distinctive.
Yeah.
There's a couple other distinctive guys. Like I will never remember his name because all I can think about is his voice. But the dude who keeps hitting on the waitress girl is just, hey, don't you want to hold my, like, he's got such a unique way of speaking.
That's Calico Jack.
Yeah, Calico, that's his name. Calico.
Jack. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think they ever actually call him Calico Jack in game, but that is who he is. I really should have loaded up on ammunition when I was in the store.
Yeah, it's fine. Can you still loot ammunition from people's bodies in this one?
Yes, you can. And some of them have sleep, like, the darts on them, which doesn't make any sense at all.
They're enthusiasts.
Let's see what this guy had. He just
They
had 16 bucks.
They desperately need help to go to sleep.
I don't need help to go to sleep. I can sleep whenever I want.
Hello, sir.
And that help just happens to come in dart form.
Maybe you can upgrade the whole thing to tiny.
Oh no.
See, what if you just went and got and made an assassin upset so they sleep darted you?
I don't know if I'd be able to finesse it to that exactly. Because that's a real fine line to, mess up there. On a scale of 1 to upset, how are you? Do you want to kill me, or do you want to sleep dart me?
Okay, find an assassin who's currently in a stealth mission so that they can't use a gun. Spot them, and have a gun so that they can't use a berserk poison.
Okay. Well, if you know anybody.
Stop, I tell you. Give over. Don't see a thing.
Oh, this guy has ammunition. What's he got? He had a smoke bomb. Why? I have no idea. Where'd that captain go? There he is.
Should be hiding here, the little shit.
Rude.
You there, stop!
Oh, who sees me? Oh, it's
You there,
that
stop!
guy. Can't see me when I'm behind the post. Alright, fine. I'll just
I enjoyed this juggling of posts that you're doing. So that everyone who can see you is behind a post.
It's all about line of sight.
It's all about looking at the eyes, because if you're... There's something between you and the eyes.
Rafen, you have come up with 2 fantastic ideas, but consider this. What if we made 2 assassin tiny daggers, and they have a secret compartment for Ambien inside?
You're going nowhere!
It's perfect.
You're in my sight, sweetheart!
There.
Bam, bam.
Problem solved.
I do enjoy that this game's, and really history's, solution to revolvers not existing is just hold more guns.
Oh, that guy had a
Wouldn't
sleep
you?
dart. Usually the captains have good stuff on them, and the big guys. Oh no, just a whole bunch. Oh, he had some darts. it takes so long to steal these, and there's no animation. They just disappear.
Everybody wins.
Oh, there's still people here who you didn't murder.
That's alright. I lost them already.
We'll never find them again. They're gone.
Yep.
And Edward forgave everyone, and he said, "I don't want to assassinate anymore. I'm going back to England to become."
I'm going back to my loving wife, who I definitely didn't abandon.
Oh, hey, it's the Queen's Staircase. This is a thing that actually exists in Nassau.
Neat.
I would like to see it in real life, but I've never been to the Caribbean.
Go on Assassin's Creed tourism and.
I would love to do like a historical tour of the Caribbean. Who are you talking to?
You know what would be really neat to do, and I guess TM, no one to take this idea.
That's not how that works.
It totally is.
Words declared
That's not what a trademark is.
Jinx.
Words, you gotta declare copyright.
I declare copyright. But it'd be super cool to like follow
That's closer to how copyright works than it is how trademark works.
Like it'd be cool to like watch a series of like following the Assassin's Creed, where you go to all of like the notable Assassin's Creed locations. And,
that would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
it'd be very expensive to produce.
Oh, it would be like this is like a big company would have to do this one, but like it'd be a neat idea, right?
Yeah.
Also, the PlayStation who went through this before was like, just please teleport the gunpowder.
No.
He's a chufty boy.
He is. I need my swords. Oh.
Both flanks.
There. These guys are really easy to deal with if you have swords. Oh, that's down on the beach.
And you always have swords.
Well, yeah, but you need to have them equipped in combat. I only have one sleeping dart, but I have 7 berserk
Rayfin, all of these people are carrying around berserk darts and sleep drugs. The only reason they're doing this is because the assassins, I believe the assassins legitimately have like I want to say like 80 mile wide radius, where when people are in that radius, they just start going, you know what? It's time for just to hunt the first thing I see that isn't in the same clothes as me.
It's
And
assassin.
Mm.
It's the assassin's pheromones.
They just kind of smell like I need to. They smell something like I should bring sleep darts to work today.
Yeah.
The sleep darts that I just have.
You gotta make your own fun back in these days.
Zara, that was a crazy sentence. What part of that is fun?
I don't know. Why do people do drugs now?
Oh no.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, so the sleep dart I can understand, especially because they wake up when it wears off.
But the
why
berserk
the
dart?
fuck do they have the berserk dart?
Gotta make your own fun feel.
Why do people do like bath salts and crystal meth and anything like that? It's horrifying.
I would hope to become an assassin.
To become superhuman. And that's what the berserk dart does.
But,
It just happens to kill you.
That part. You don't just get to walk by the part that it's also death.
Just taking a stroll. Also, that guy died from taking a berserk dart. Crazy, anyway.
Maybe it's just 2 doses of bath salts.
Maybe Edward just ODs people on it. If you take a little bit, you're fine. Oh, okay. That would make more sense if your foes were like, Hey, you got some more of that berserk drug? Yeah, give me like a fingernail of it. Sklurp. That's the noise for drug taking.
Now I'm just imagining like an assassin doing cocaine off of his wrist blade. And I want that to be a thing in one of the games. Because it's so
I want
ridiculous.
I want to meet the worst assassin.
Lieutenant. Aye, sir. The Commodore fears a revolt is nigh. His orders are to sink every goddamn pirate ship now anchored in that harbor, tonight.
It's by the governor's wishes, sir.
This is a direct order, soldier. You will take position on the grounded galleon and await the Commodore's further orders. Is that clear?
The conniving bastard. Someone ought to slit the Commodore's throat before he gets a chance to bark those orders.
You think so?
We're dead in the water otherwise.
All right, I'll kill him.
Your brains are baked. I won't take no part in killing the Commodore. Not one of the King's men.
Oh, I thought he was about to stab him.
We can't risk
Instead, he just kind of hit his shoulder.
It is weird because Vane really does give off the impression that he is not not a very trustworthy man.
He just kind of like that. Hitting the shoulder like that would hurt, but
I don't know
wouldn't
about
knock you out.
I think
I don't know about you.
I think it's implied that he hit him in the like the back of the head.
Yeah.
It looked a lot like the shoulder.
It didn't.
It might be implied.
Yeah.
But Zara, what actually happened was the Vulcan nerve bench.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Commodore don't think much is a
That
million, Iraq. And there's a rumor going around that Rogers is some kind of Jacobite, or worse, that he's a Catholic.
Whoa.
I could think of worse.
Wait. Oh.
Jacobite. Those are serious words.
Man, nobody's gonna become king of the pirates with talk like that. There you go, Haley. Well.
Yeah, this is bad.
It's fine. It's fine. Nah, it's fine.
Okay, stop. Yeah. Okay. I kept pressing the button to smoke bomb, but nothing happened. I really need to just stop being on the ground for these tailing missions.
You also need to stop murdering people in plain sight.
I mean, hey, I killed the same guard from the same hiding spot, and it counted the second time for my optional objective.
Sir,
Perfect.
We have information for the Commodore, an urgent matter.
How urgent is it?
Blood between them two, Rogers and Chamberlain. What's the issue?
The Commodore don't think much of civilians, Iraq. And there's a rumor going around that Rogers is some kind of Jacobite, or worse, that he's a Catholic.
Whoa! Again.
Think of worse. Gather those two men there.
Nope.
That's my last warning.
I need to loot that gentleman.
You heard me. You lads, follow and lay aboard. The Commodore has a job for you. Aye, sir.
You cannot pursue your course without ogling these beauties.
Please don't talk about ogling beauties.
Why is everybody still ogling these
raving about
beauties?
Woods Rogers, calling him a heathen and whatnot. What's happened to set them two off?
Hush, man. You don't want the governor's ire brought down on you. He's a mysterious soul.
Well, I'm much more afraid of the Commodore, in truth. He's a serious chap. No sense of humor.
That can't be legal.
It's not legal.
Nothing here is legal.
I'm too extreme to be legal.
If nothing is legal, then everything is legal.
That's the Assassin's Code, isn't it?
Yeah. Word for word.
Yeah.
You there! Stop!
Yeah, okay. I'll take it.
Parkour is not a crime.
You saw nothing.
Okay.
Guards are deaf and blind in this game.
If they weren't, this game would be way harder.
Mm-hmm. I think, again, that's part of the reason why Assassin's Creed 3 is significantly more difficult in some places, because the guards feel a lot smarter. I don't know if it's true or not, but...
I think it's just because there's so much more. It's from snorting all the berserker. Oi, Collins! Can you see 3 feet in front of you? No, mate. There are too many drugs.
I like how you can be clearly not hidden whatsoever and still be hidden.
Yeah.
Listen, the enemies have to respect the boxes.
It's true.
Why did we have to tail those guards?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm pretty sure when I was like LPing this game, that's the exact same question I asked when I was doing this mission, because I literally don't know. Presumably it's to find out why or where the Commodore is, but why would he be anywhere other than on his ship?
He's on the big ship with the British flag.
Yeah, it wouldn't be hard to go. Where's the big ship? We're on a thing surrounded by water. So just go to one of the sides of water. If he's not there, you'll probably see him on the other sides.
I gotta get over there.
I guess you could say it's like a timing thing. So you follow him so that you don't waste any time locating him.
Mm-hmm. I guess.
But that is my brain trying to make amends for stupid. Goodbye.
Oh dear. I've been discovered.
He did kind of pull down someone directly on his head.
Small details. I think I need to be lower for this, maybe?
So, I know it's Assassin's Creed, but isn't this the point where everybody would just look up?
Nah.
Look, if you look up, someone just died from up. Do you want to be up?
Well, what if we all go up?
There we go. Gotcha.
Then we all die.
The governor's given us a pardon, Commodore. Don't a man's word mean anything in these times?
Has syphilis clouded your mind? Why scratch and claw to protect such squalor? Your parasites feeding off the industry of honest men.
Where are we now?
I gotta say, there are
Know
someone's
your
got
place,
stabbed.
peasant.
Just like
You may
all
have taken my
capitalists.
life, but you have not improved your own by any measure.
Does some purpose keep you talking?
If not for that
Yeah.
heathen Governor
Tradition.
Rogers, I'd have seen you hang from your
Henry
own
has
cross
no
trees.
care for the murder
Worm.
down.
All of you.
This guy has been the most animated, murders on victim besides the guy that spit on you in the first game.
Yeah. Yeah, we got 1 out of 2. Also, check out that kill animation. Just
Got him.
driving a sword through his throat into the deck of his ship.
Man, that was a really...
You have 2 swords, so you're probably driving the other one somewhere too.
Oh yeah, I got another guy too.
I really wish there was an optional ending where if you keep on grading the game 1 star, they just cancel it 3/4 of the way through. Sorry, tester. Game's canceled. No good feedback.
That would be such a good ending. I would love this game much more.
Grenade.
Yeah. I'm so
Abandoned
sorry,
ship.
everybody. Everybody was waiting on missions 1, so we had to shut down the project. Bad feedback, you know.
Thank you for telling us, Ronnie.
Listen,
spoilers.
and as
Ronnie's just Melanie.
And as the game went on, they started bringing in like corporate oversight who just made things worse. Like, okay, guys, they want microtransactions in this game now. Not sure how that improves gameplay, but they want them.
So this is Bill from America.
User test microtransactions, Dice.
Well, they're the most important part, though.
Yeah,
how you make more
they just
money.
add them though. Testing cuts into your profit.
Well, no, you have to pay to you actually have to pay to use the microtransactions yourself out of your own pocket. So.
God damn it! It's so much more money than I thought.
Like we're actually like taking out loans to take this job.
Oh my gosh. This is really rough.
So we're only marginally exaggerating how poorly QA testers are treated.
Yeah, welcome to your first day of QA. That's gonna be $15. All right, now to access your workstation, it's gonna be another $3.
Go look up Ragnar's thread on QA testing. It is terrifying.
Yeah, there was recently an article that they talked about some, I think it was like Treyarch's QA testers, who they're all subcontractors and they had to like live on the second floor away from every other full-time employee and could not talk to them.
Can you imagine what? Can you imagine what like assassin QA testing would be like?
I'll get the others.
Like, hey guys, I just came up with this hidden blade thing. Who wants to test it?
Yep, it works.
Presumably you use like an animal.
Presumably.
Well, no, as we've seen, the assassin organization is like 5 dudes now, and I don't think Desmond even had a hidden blade, did he?
He did eventually.
Yeah, he got one.
Then he got 2.
Yep.
But
well, everyone
what's
did
it called?
because Ezio did.
Yeah, but
even people before Ezio, I'm betting. I have not actually played Origins or Odyssey, but I presume.
Oh, Altair.
May I be of service?
I'm gonna come up with them.
Actually, in Origins, do you have to cut off the finger for the blade?
No.
God damn it, Altair!
Oh, well, Origins is weird from what I know.
Because somebody figured out how to not do that, and then Altair figured out, oh, I can look in the future and not do that anymore.
Well, no, but if they didn't do it in Origins, which was before the original game,
yeah,
that
Origins and Odyssey are both.
That would mean at some point in time they decided to just start cutting off the finger for no reason.
Oh no, I'm okay. I'm thinking of other parts of Origins combat system because it's very, very different.
I'm gonna get some better swivel guns. I guess. Sure, I'll upgrade the
Swivel
chase
guns,
canister.
the hold Y ones, or
I think
Okay.
I think the final level of them is you just hold Y and it just does it. Let's increase our cargo
because I was gonna
storage.
say my familiarity with the swivel guns are the ones that you fire on the deck that just immediately kill everyone. So I was wondering what the strength did.
Yeah,
It
well
makes
they
you hurt
they do more damage too. Just in general. Okay, we should probably change up the ship too. The surface figurehead is nice, but we should probably go with something else. We could go with a Nazgul.
Oh my god!
I'll take
It's
your
a fucking
Ezio.
I still like the Death Vessel.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I guess we're fighting our way out of Nassau, so we better We have the death vessel. The death vessel wheel.
The death vessel.
The death vessel wheel.
Oh boy, a death vessel.
And we
The
should
wheel's
have,
less important.
Dollars, you want the death vessel wheel.
and we have the sails. So now we are the death vessel.
Somebody
Lava?
put black like tarps as sails, and it sucks. Hello.
Hello?
Most satisfactory.
You really like.
Hello.
If you really think about it, sails were just like giant pieces of canvas. But like, think about the amount of work that must have gone into making those things back then.
A lot, I would imagine. Like,
Hey.
for the size that they were.
Yeah, like some of them were big.
The canvas is sort of impressive. The rigging, though, is way more so to me.
How do you run so fast?
Work out.
Jesus.
I work out, my dude.
All right.
Maybe he's also snorting berserker darts.
Oh, hang on. We have a treasure map for Nassau. So if we look at the house and we go this away, there should be a swampy area down here. Yeah, and right about here, there should be treasure.
Bam. They are the ultimate treasure hunter.
I really like actual like treasure maps in game that you have to like look up and actually solve them like a treasure map. Like the ones in Red Dead Redemption are really good for that too.
Yeah, they did a tie-in with GTA 5 where like you had to like they sent you pictures on the phone or whatever, and you like had a map and you had to like find that thing.
Yeah,
that was really fun.
I like the ones that do that, and it's not just like go to this waypoint and then get the treasure.
Dig.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to find something. Gotta
Like
look,
the ones in this game are really easy to find, and they also like when you land on an island that you have a treasure map for, the game just tells you like, hey, you've got a treasure map for this island. So it's not very difficult, but otherwise I think it would be too hard.
Maps also give coordinates for what island they're on.
They do, yeah. All right, boys.
It'd be weird.
Dead. Are we ready?
We're close. We've got a problem with the galleon. There's a couple of dozen. Bloody hell.
Couple of dozen.
You'd raise a cloud here, lout. You shot on enough gunpowder to blow New Providence off its rocks.
Lay off me, mate. I'm well chafed.
As I was telling, a squad of lobsters has commandeered our galleon.
All right.
Jack, you're
out before we use that cannons to blade blockade.
Yep.
Jack, like, that is suicidally dumb.
He's kind of useless in this game, which is ironic because Calico Jack was like a fairly successful pirate in his era.
Maybe he's just really lucky.
He just liked to wear really
How
fancy
many
clothes.
gunpowder barrels did he smoke on top of?
At least 3.
Wait, Sarah, have we assassin shuffled?
Yeah.
I believe we did.
Yeah, in like the first or second stream I did it.
Okay. I was so worried.
The second one, because Haley wasn't there for the first one.
Yeah. It still works the same way as in 3, where it's you can do it both running and not running, but it's more difficult.
Roll the dogs out.
All right, boys.
The real challenge is getting the ship to assassin shuffle.
You can do it. It just doesn't really work all that well.
Jesus, Zero.
I know what
Got
I'm
a
doing.
big strong ship now.
That's where the
Oh.
Grease the topsails and gallants. Foremost gallants in.
Oh. Hello, gentlemen.
Oh no, goodbye, gentlemen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
Ready to fire, sir. Fire! They're on their bowline. They're all exposed. Take the shot, sir. Mains out. Let's go. We're ready, sir. Topsails, gallants, loose and trim.
The assassin shuffle in this game, in the ship, is really just crashing into an island. It doesn't work so well.
It's fine.
Oh.
Did I miss a boat? No, that's the one that's shooting on us. The HMS Rose.
We could take it.
All right.
It's not like he doesn't have enough in his fleet.
Thank you for showing me that beach game. That was useful.
Watching these.
You were fucking terrifying in this game.
Watching these ships just melt is really satisfying.
I mean, these are gunboats. Like, they're meant to go down like nothing. They only ever drop, like, ship ammunition as well. Like, heavy shot and fire barrels. Whoa, that was weird. Oh, I don't want to be there.
Who's brought reinforcements, Captain? Brace yourselves! All in the stunsails! Fire! She's weak as your Captain!
Out of the way. There we go.
They're on the bowline to head!
They're on the goal line to head.
Oh, I missed.
Ready to spit, sir! Fire! Look down to the tree! That's where the most gender! Crowd on every inch of second!
Alright.
Using a mortar for
I didn't want to turn the ship that way.
The fire ship's about to blow! Steer clear, Captain! The wind is picking up nasty!
Escape the blast radius.
Foul weather! We broke through! Get clear of the fleet now and we're home free! Loose all and trim sharp to the
fire
wind!
ships were actually pretty. They were used pretty like a lot in naval warfare.
Yeah.
Give the order, sir!
I know.
Join in the fray, Captain!
I don't.
We're ready, sir!
Korea.
No pressure,
would-
can we? The Obia comes natural to us.
We ain't out of this yet.
Fire! Come to planks! Fire!
Yeah, they're already dead. Well,
There we go. Now they're really dead.
Batten yourselves!
you just want to piss away that pardon even harder, huh?
Yeah. We're the death vessel. We gotta earn our keep. Gotta earn our name.
I like how half of your sails aren't sails.
Yeah.
A mighty mess there.
Burn, you bastards! They're burning up your ass, governor!
Prancing about like they took a prize.
I don't know if they're supposed to be singing in that cutscene or not.
No, they super are.
Oh, I didn't use my barrels.
Oh.
Nobody got close enough.
Barrels
too busy.
suck to use.
You're too busy melting them with your big cannons.
The barrels are really powerful if you can get them off, but they're kind of tricky to use.
Like you can't aim them. They're just there.
Kind of the best way to do it is because if you hit them with your forward-facing cannons, the chain shot that actually stops them, so it'll stop them in place, and then you can kind of like get close. Sometimes you can get close enough to them, like swing around and throw barrels at them. Hi, kid.
Oh, hi, kid. You missed quite a time.
Aye. Pity about Nassau and Blackbeard flying the coop.
Well, we'll see about Thatch. Vane's off to see him now, and I'm following soon.
This is what's left of your experiment in democracy.
Aye. We do as we please here, and we take our time doing it.
For Christ's sake, Edward. Don't anything but the stink of riches wrinkle your nose.
What's got into you, man?
Reality, mate. Reality. See that you ain't pulled into the drink by this drowning rat.
Aye. I've lived longer than most men who trod this path.
And I look like a captain doing it.
I mean, you're not wrong, Edward, but you're not you're not right.
You're doing a bad job, Edward. Nobody's really working with each other.
The assassin pirate distinction is a little accentuated by the fact that basically the only time Kid ever shows up is assassin stuff.
Yeah. Well, while we're here,
put a key in.
We can do that key thing.
What? Like, how many times in this game so far has, like, you know, hey pirates, let's all come together to do a dope thing, and then somebody goes, but what if I get to do something for me? Immediately.
All right.
It's still missing a little something.
What else? What else can we upgrade? Oh, we can build a tower for $18,000.
Why would we do that?
I don't know.
It looks nice.
Like, legitimately, I have no idea what the upgrades to your manor itself actually do. I'm pretty sure they don't do anything.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
If this game had like it's a money sink, awesome. But if this game had like a MGS5 like invasion thing where you could like take your ship and invade other islands, that'd be cool.
That's weird. There's no sound effect for that. Oh, this is my favorite. Because this guy wants to basically just build a bonfire.
Been thinking, Captain. Why not build ourselves a grand old bonfire by the beach?
How much
The
could
lads
this
would be a better
possibly
cheer
cost?
If they had such a spot to let loose.
$12.
It costs $7,000 for a bonfire. It lets you hire drunken pirate groups for free.
Okay.
No.
Oh, you do need to like destroy someone's house with the wood, I guess.
Fire is banned on my island.
I take back the brothel not making sense. This makes sense even less.
Did you guys hear about that guy that set up a fire on his island? Yeah, he's awesome. I work with him for nothing.
No, what happens there, words is like a bunch of pirates sailing by see the fire, like, oh shit, let's get wasted by the bonfire like moths. And then Edward is, or our captain, I can't remember his name, Ottawaway, is hiding in some bushes nearby, and he just donks them on the back of the head, and they become our crew.
Okay, that works. Free the drunken pirates.
There is. Hang on, I gotta pet this. I gotta feed this parrot. Gotta watch him bounce.
Polly want a hidden blade.
Look at it.
So yeah, this is the brothel. You can also upgrade this, but I don't think I have enough money
The
for this.
sailors are a bit dissatisfied that there are no women of comfort here. I know just where to find them, but
Oh, do you?
build them a home.
So far, all we have is
that's
a bunch of hay with some lipstick put on it.
We named her.
That is my wife.
Oh no.
The goat, it has eaten my wife.
You know, the weirdest thing about this game is that they've got a bunch of French characters, but like the French as a faction don't exist. Like they never come up in this game.
Been thinking, Captain.
We would
Why
not
build
make
ourselves
our own
a grand
ship.
old bonfire by the beach. The lads would be at better cheer if they had such a spot to let loose. You savvy?
In P.O.'s honor, I will free the drunken pirates.
Hey sailor, what's your name? Okay, why do you want to build this bonfire so bad?
Here they go.
Everybody's super drunk.
I'm enjoying listening to that drunken woman's rambling. They're just making snake noises, snake grunts.
Edward. I'm Metal Gear.
It never stops making me happy that they just cheer whenever you get on the boat.
They're so happy. They want to go on an adventure, and I'm here to provide.
Loose all, let's move. I know she's.
All right, where are we going? I think I
Very, very north. Big north.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Just a
To
huge.
Florida.
We're going to Florida. Noise.
Not quite. We're going further north than Florida. We already went to
What's
Florida
further-
last stream.
What's further north than Florida?
My
Kentucky?
geography is dying.
Or are we going to Kentucky? Weird.
Ride the wind for all she's worth.
I was thinking Georgia.
No, we're going
was
to
so-
Maine.
Yep.
I was so awful at geography. I also never learned which one was Vermont.
What do you mean, North Vermont or South Vermont?
East and West Vermont. Did I have to go around this island? Yes, I did.
I just fucking cut through it.
Charge through it.
Unfortunately, we don't have that much ability on our ship.
Surpass your limits. Go beyond plus ultra. Don't let it stop you.
The way you started saying that, it sounded like you were about to say yet.
There's a level beyond ship. It is called Ship 2.
It's called plane.
Oh hey. There's a burning ship over here. We might as well plunder it.
I mean, a Zeppelin is basically just a ship with air.
Full for all you're worth.
Ah.
Oh
dear.
Oh, my hands
dear.
are hot.
Oh dear.
Fire texture.
Oh no.
Oh no!
It happened
Edward,
again.
No.
This has happened to me
It's
before.
so
Oh. Come on. This has happened to me before. I fell through a hull of a ship and you just get trapped here. You can't get out.
Can you dive?
This... Oh.
Crew, the berserk drug is kicked in.
Oh no.
I don't know what's going to happen when this ship explodes.
Probably pain?
Water, apparently.
I'm still stuck.
Oh no!
It took me with it.
Oh no!
Oh, there we go. I'm alright. It's alright, boys. I just sank to the bottom of the sea. I'm alright. A little wet.
Captain Kinway, where were ye?
Oh, the ship probably despawned, that's why.
Yep. We learn something new every stream.
Get the mainsails into the wind.
About sailing. This is all canon. This is real life.
Factional sailing.
Yeah. Nothing worth taking. This guy though. Take the heck out of this guy.
Think he survived?
I didn't even need to rescue him. We're already full.
Do you think we just kick out the worst sailor in the ship when we get a new one?
Shorten sail! Get off the squall! Ease the spanker! Hold down!
Off we go.
A great disappointment you are, Thatch. His mind's made up to stay, he says. It's a sodding. And hang all of you lot that follow this sorry bastard into obscurity.
Yeah, how'd that work out?
A man's a prick. I know you're come to call me home, Kenway. And your faith in me is kind. But with Nassau done in, I feel I'm finished.
I'm not of the same mind, mate. But I won't begrudge you the state of yours.
You still looking for that sage fellow?
Aye.
Taking a prize
Oh,
a
right,
month
this
back, I
point.
heard a
Yep.
man named Roberts was working a slave ship called the Princess. Might want to see about it.
Just the princess?
Mm-hmm.
Cheers, Thatch.
Shit,
Don't sit there like a barrel of wet fish. We're celebrating my retirement!
I love that delivery.
I cook this man's breakfast!
He's so happy saying it!
That man. Something
Save
is
us a
wrong.
few bottles, eh?
Something the matter, sir?
This man is being very suspicious.
Is he?
Yes.
Yes.
He's glowing yellow.
I think that's pretty suspicious.
Oh, I didn't know there was an animation for that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Pop a squat, Edward.
Edward is pretty good at squatting.
Restricted area.
Hello, lads.
This is our spot.
You out here?
Uh-oh. Lobsters.
What? Stay here. Shoot anything that moves. Jenkins, what's the news?
Another eavesdrop mission.
Called my face. I sliced into his gullet before any word left his lips.
Anybody see you?
Don't think so, sir. But I reckon Kenway suspects something. He don't miss much.
And he's right behind us.
A fair
You were
gathering,
clearly
sir.
standing in that
Most too
guy's
drunk to
clear
stand.
zone vision.
That will suit our purpose. Tell me about Edward Teach. What sort of man is he?
It's Thatch, sir. At least that's what he calls himself. But he's a mad bugger, he is. Cracked as a glass teapot, sir.
Details now. Stop talking in gibberish.
Well, sir, he likes his drink, for instance. Only he makes him queer. Takes the usual rum flip and fills it with half a weight of gunpowder to top it off.
Did I hear you were right? He drinks gunpowder?
Aye, sir. Just for show. And only last week he rounded up a score of his crew and bade us sit in the hold of his ship while he burnt off sulfur and other sickening minerals. We just sat there like it was one of a million pits of hell and nothing less ordinary.
Good God! What the hell for?
Like to test his crew is all. Tease out their fitness and what. Of course, it always turned out he was the fittest of the lot. Thought for a moment I'd die there. Bloody savages.
Have no fear, soldier. This will be the end of them. Come on. It's time. Quickly, send the signal. And remember always this day.
Kenway, why didn't you stop that?
He wanted to see what would
clearly
happen.
saw, you clearly saw what was happening there.
Reach the jackdaw.
Where the hell is Kenway? Not today, lads! Today we send the king's finest to their graves!
Yeah, we get the murderer man award.
Yeah.
It's time.
Coming after us, sir! Fire! It's a man of war, sir! Colours are English! They're all alone, sir! Awaiting your
I will forever love our call out dude on the ship.
Exposed! Make him beg! Ready to fire, sir!
Come on, turn faster.
Yeah, when there's like 3 sits with the cannon spot. Oh dear.
Ah, we're good.
A lot of more than anything. Are we?
Oh, missed. Need to get closer to him so I can hit him with the heavy shot. Oh, jeez. Keeps letting me go into travel speed when I'm in combat. And that's just not right. Never used to do that before.
Bring them in for a steely kiss.
Alright. I think we've taken a man of war before.
That pale one's mine, you hear?
I gotta destroy gunpowder.
I thought we've only taken a galleon.
I mean, in this game, it's the same thing.
I thought the galleon was the step below more.
In this game, there's no difference. There's just frigates and then man of wars.
Also, yeah, PO, the upgrades to the ship that there's been doing damage, it's a damage hose.
Yeah, the Jackdaw was not fucking
We may not have 60 guns, but we really don't care.
Take no guts.
It has the power
I'll
of 60
cleave you
guns.
lengthwise, maggots. How you be doing, Edward, my lad? I'll not fall here
You're just
today,
so extra.
bastard. Come at me.
Where is the other gunpowder reserve? Oh yeah, it's over here.
Can you fight free, lad? Can you make it
No,
clear?
I want that one.
Take the fight to that. Here's the path to perdition! Can we? Here, in a world without gold, we might have been heroes.
I love that line.
Oh no.
It's a big boy.
It just pushes you off the boat.
Big boy out of nowhere.
That was not good dramatic timing, game.
I wish it was El Tiburon, because that would have been hilarious.
Well, see, the weird thing about this is that it is well documented as to who actually killed Blackbeard. It was a captain named Robert Maynard, because he hunted him down and he killed him in this battle. But like, Maynard is never referenced or talked about at all in this game, so it's like, you know, it just seems weird that they would just kind of entirely leave that out. So I feel like they could have made this a much bigger moment than it was.
Rather
They
than just
also
giving the line
could
we could
have
have been
not
heroes.
had you comically fly into the sea after killing off a major character.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take whoever made that decision, that artistic decision, and just throttle them.
This music is very sad
What's that, sir?
for
Did he
losing
fall?
Thatch.
Captain?
Oh no, Blackbeard. Oh.
Not that horrible monster, man.
But yeah, it just seems weird that they kind of, like, they don't really downplay Blackbeard's death, but they could have done a lot more with it, because like Maynard also decapitated Blackbeard and put his head on the front of his ship as proof that he killed him.
I wonder if grotesque
why wouldn't you,
depictions
like,
of violence like that.
There are pictures of it.
Chase-
People drew it.
Yeah, I also recall correctly, like, he died, but, like, the captain shot Blackbeard. Blackbeard, like, cornered the captain, and then, like, I think if I recall, like, some other random crewman came up behind and stabbed Blackbeard, finally killing him.
Oh yeah, Blackbeard was. Is something like one of the reports was like by the end of it they figured Blackbeard had been shot like 5 times and slashed like 8 times or something like that. Like it was ridiculous.
Man was a goddamn tough motherfucker.
Yeah, if I recall, the battle went like Blackbeard used knowledge of the cove to like cause one ship to retreat, and another one to stick around but grounded. So Blackbeard approached, fired on them, jumped on deck thinking no one was on there, but all the crew was just in hiding.
Yeah.
So they jumped on the moment they jumped up, and there was a big melee there.
Pretty much. What else? I feel like that's a good place to kind of end things. But
In a world without gold, we could have been streamers.
In a world without bits.
Loose and catch the wind.
This is all just a damnation of capitalism.
I mean, technically, capitalism isn't a thing yet.
Looks like booty.
Whoa, it looks like booty? Crazy.
Dang.
What? I bet that guy just says that all the time, and everybody's just like, "Okay, man, come on." That's an island. It looks like an island. Please.
It's like booty. See all that?
No.
It's all booty.
Capitalism is a thing.
Starboard, Captain. Shipwreck survivor.
Shipwreck survivor. He looks like booty.
Please don't. Just don't. Just please don't.
It's a bit in its infancy, but it is at this point becoming a thing.
Yeah, true. England is still very much a monarchy, though.
Well, the capitalism doesn't care what your
True.
system of governance is.
I guess at this point Britain would have been like a capitalistic monarchy. More or less.
I think capitalism took root in the mid 17th century, so...
Yeah, so it would have been right on the cusp of this.
Google says 16th to 17th.
Douse those gallons! Haul! Haul!
It probably started somewhere and then became more widespread around the 17th.
Douse those men!
Alright, we're gonna go check out this pirate cove. Well, pirate remains to be seen, but we were checking out a cove of some sort. A smuggler's den.
A den of smugglers, you say? What could be there, possibly?
Smugglers.
Fine, upstanding citizens.
Oh.
I think it'll be booty! Okay.
Well, one of us is gonna be right, probably.
I hope it's that guy.
Is there anything over here? Ooh, there is. There is a bottle.
A bottle?
But no rum inside.
Oh, this is the worst bottle ever.
Some kind of cryptic note.
I like to think that Edward just sees a bottle and he checks it not because it could have a note, but because it could have alcohol.
Could be alcohol in there, and that's the only thing you need.
All of the pirate coves in this game have a really weird soundtrack. They've got this song that's got like some kind of weird screeching in the background, and it's weird.
Huh. Yeah. Huh. I honestly didn't pay too much to the soundtrack like while I was doing Pirate Coves.
What?
Do we want to have a talk on what you just did, guy?
No. I don't think he does.
No, I'm dead.
What? Okay, fine.
I got him sighted! Got a line on him!
Okay.
Give up, mate, you're hurt!
These guys' buddies are not very perceptive.
I would love for like there to be a section in every Assassin's Creed game where the enemies are just a tiny bit more attentive. And then one
That was weird. I was trying to assassinate him and it wouldn't let me.
I don't.
Give me that loot. 35 rum.
It was all in that chest?
Yeah. I don't know what unit of measurement they're using.
Probably bottles.
No, they're using rum as the measurement.
Like, maybe it's milliliters or something. They had a metric system back then.
I'm gonna pull that tongue right out of you.
No, you're not.
That double assassinate didn't work.
No. Dang it.
I will blow him to pieces.
I love the Chester boys.
Who are gonna
Also,
believe.
you're a little on fire right now.
Alright.
We're it's our way of remembering Blackbeard.
Imagine if, like, in like a video game world.
Sarah, can you do something that might kill you?
No.
Imagine living in a video game world where, like, some people are just randomly much larger than everyone else. Everyone's just assuming that means they had more health.
I was trying to do something cool, but these guys wouldn't let me, so.
Sarah, could you pick that up and drop it in the campfire?
I can throw it.
Who?
What kind of throw was that, Kenway? Underhanded throw.
In this hypothetical world, like, so like, any kid growing up would just, you know, oh wow, hey Billy, you're big for your age. How much health do you have?
That doesn't happen until you hit puberty. You start getting the big health bonuses.
Oh. Okay.
Like, everyone would assume you're like the mini boss for when like someone bursts down the door aiming to kill and loot the place.
Yeah.
Like, be like, oh god, okay, so Wordsy, since you're the manager here because you are the largest of us and thus have the most HP.
I believe I am larger than Wordsy.
No, this isn't video game, so Wordsy's like 12 feet tall and probably head to toe in armor.
Roberto.
Also, Wordsy, you're tired having to like do all that deep breathing all day.
You know me, I never get tired. I do want why doesn't somebody provide these men with like respirators?
You do have one on. You're a giant.
God.
You're a video game monster man now.
Can I be like a Dark Souls giant?
No, you're just 12 feet tall, like weird first person shooter giant. But anyway, we have a customer complaining at the front desk.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go smash them.
Forget your minigun.
I never realized that there's like this weird stone statue of like a vulture back here.
It's my favorite, says Edward.
Alright. Also, make sure, like, this might be the first time they're seeing your kind of model, so make sure you have your fancy entrance ready.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Make sure to flex.
I wish Assassin's Creed had, like, intros, like, splash screens, like Borderlands or fucking No More Heroes. I would love to see like all your assassin targets get just like little splash screens with jokes.
P.O. points out that it's probably a cassowary, not a vulture. But another thing I wanted to say is we've actually got all like the flags here. We've got the pirate flag, got a Spanish flag, got a British flag. 'Cause that was
Makes sense.
That was a thing pirates did.
Yeah, you just fly the one that keeps you the safest.
Yep. There's like a weird like myth that pirates, you know, use the pirate flag all the time, but it's like no, they literally just used they used the flag of whatever country of the ship that they wanted to take to get close enough, and then they would just take it.
Yeah.
You ever think like places have different styles of ships? Do you ever think that like pings them as weird if like they were flying the flag and the ship didn't quite match?
Oh, I'm sure they
I'm
did.
sure. Yeah, I'm sure people on the vessel would be like, hey, Captain, hey, why does that ship have just like massive cannons on it? Because there's been a shortage for a while.
Galleons were
To
very
be
much a
fair-
Spanish thing. Like,
Okay.
like they were a Spanish ship to begin with. They were very early in the like development as like a big ship like that, until the more like ship of the lines came out, made for combat and warfare. But the galleons were like well known as Spanish ships. So
And
yeah,
like if to be fair, if you're a frigate with like obvious guns, you could just be a privateer.
yeah.
Like not in the very early days, but once pirates started being piratey.
You know them pirates always getting piratey.
It's not really a good way to tell the difference between a pirate and a privateer at first glance.
I mean, really,
I mean,
privateers were more of a thing before like the golden age of piracy.
Oh yeah, I guess.
What?
They were.
Do you think the golden age of piracy was like a response to this?
Oh yeah, like because basically the way that it all happened, history lesson time, is
yeah.
Britain and England and Spain were at war with each other. So
Mhm.
in the Caribbean, they were kind of like the main players as far as colonies go. So they were still at war between each other in the Caribbean, but they didn't really have the military might or the navy to fight each other properly. So they hired a bunch of random people, privateers. They would give them a letter of marque and say, "Okay, you can basically attack." Like if it was a British privateer, for example, they would say, "You can attack any Spanish ships you want. You get to keep half of the prize that you get, and the rest goes toward the crown." And people were like, "Yeah, like of course. You'd be crazy not to do this kind of thing." And so a lot of people were privateers. But then when the war ended, there was no need for all these privateers anymore. So they stopped handing out all the letters of marque. And so all of these sailors who had grown up in this era of, not grown up, but gotten experienced as a privateer had nothing else to do. So they turned to piracy.
Who could have foreseen the mercenary army you had hired turning on the moment the war ended?
Yep.
This is truly an unprecedented act of history.
Unprecedented.
I would love for Dice to just be in the room where they're like, "What? How did this happen?" Truly.
Let's be fair.
No.
This is worse than the normal mercenary strategy. Like, mercenaries, if wars keep happening in other places, they can still keep hiring, and they only tend to get really bad if you don't pay them properly.
Mm-hmm.
But this, nah, you just fucked up bad.
Oh, the one positive side is the odds of pirates deciding, you know what, this is ours now. We own this country. Is
that's
significantly less.
Well, I mean, that's basically what happened.
It did happen.
Several places. Nassau, Port Royal. I think there was another big port that was like well known as like a pirate kind of haven. So it happened a lot.
Can you imagine if pirates just kind of all unified under one banner?
It would have been pretty scary.
Oh, they did. That was back when they were privateers.
Well,
too bad.
There's the thing is, pirates themselves didn't really get unified that much, but there is one kind of major exception to this, and it was one of the few well-known female pirates who was known as like the Pirate Queen. She was Chinese, and she had, I can't remember her name now, but I remember reading about her. She was,
Ching Chi.
yes, she was married to like a pirate lord. He died. She took over, and then she ended up commanding like the biggest pirate fleet in history.
Yeah.
And the best part, she got away clean.
Yep.
Yeah. I think didn't the emperor eventually just say like, just take this part and please stop?
Yeah. They couldn't deal with her because they had too many like pirates under their banner. So they just said, we can't really do anything about you. So yeah, just there you go.
Yeah. I mean, piracy and I guess the land associated banditry is also just a sign of weak governance.
Yeah.
Because like if you're strong enough to be able to defeat strong enough to be like a pirate queen or whatever, you're already strong enough that that's not going to be a problem for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. I remember in I think it was the third Pirates of the Caribbean movie, or it might have been third or second. They pull together like all the pirate lords, and the Chinese like pirate lord is a woman, and she makes mention of having like the most ships or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Red Flag fleet was massive.
Yes, it was.
Hmm.
Well, there's today's history lesson.
Hey, Bacon. Okay. Yeah, we're not starting out, but we're learning. Night, everybody.
Yeah, good night. So tomorrow night, Haley, who's usually here, but she was not this evening, is going to be probably streaming Paper Mario, I think.
Yep.
So
that's the plan.
Tune into that. I will add links below the stream to all of my affiliates. Sunday there's art stream with B. Going forward, it's either going to be Tuesdays or Wednesdays with Shakes, who is planning something secret. But
I know what the secrets are.
I do not. But
I'm
yes,
privy to everything.
Please watch and subscribe. And good night.
Watch.
Thank you
Enjoy.
for joining.
Bye, everybody. Oh, Mondays also.
Oh yeah, Monday is also streams. Lots of streams.
We got Evil Within.
Yeah,
that's me. Evil Within 2.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah. It's a good stream. Yeah. I will provide links below. Thank you.
Great gameplay, really dumb plot. Recommend it.
Sounds familiar.